Headlines and a YouTuber fiancé in tears. Inside TeamNL House, this celebration is anything but simple. Tonight in Milan, behind this wall of orange noise, the Netherlands is trying to answer a very uncomfortable question. How do you celebrate a hero the country can't decide if it still likes? Step inside TeamNL House on a medal night, and it feels less like a corporate hospitality house and more like a carnival built by one small, very loud country.
On the left, you've got a bobsleigh game where you race in pairs. One person sprinting, pushing the sled, the other squeezed inside, steering through a digital ice track. It's chaotic, people are screaming, and nobody is actually aerodynamic. But for a few seconds, you feel like you're on the Olympic track.
Next to it, there's a speed skating challenge, a slick, shiny plate of ice where you shuffle side to side as fast as you can while a sensor tracks your power and speed. Every time someone beats the high score, a little crowd forms. They cheer like it's the real 1,000 meters. Kids, parents, even slightly drunk uncles in orange hats, all turning into amateur Jutta Leerdams for 30 seconds. For over 30 years, the Dutch have owned the Olympics with this, the TeamNL House. It's part fan zone, part nightclub, and the living room of a nation. During the day, it's for families. But at night, the lights go down, the DJ kicks in, and the party turns into a riot. In the Netherlands, if you win, you don't just go to a press conference. You come here to face thousands of fans screaming your name. And sometimes, you bring all the drama with you. This time, the champion is also the center of a national argument. Lately, the question in the Netherlands isn't, how fast is Jutta? It's, is she still one of us? While her teammates flew commercial, she arrived in Milan on a private jet. She skipped the opening ceremony to pose from her hotel bed and ghosted the Dutch press until they filed official complaints. Back home, she's been branded a diva, bigger than the team. And then there's Jake Paul, the American villain, the king of controversy, now crying into a Dutch flag. To the fans, they are a package deal. So when she walks onto this stage tonight, it's not just a celebration, it's a confrontation. How do you cheer for a champion you're not sure you even like anymore? While the DJ keeps the music going and kids are still racing each other on the skating game, something shifts in the air. Phones come out. People start looking toward the big doors at the back of the hall. The lights over the crowd dim, the stage goes bright, and the announcer's voice starts to cut through the noise. This morning, this room was just a fan village. Tonight, it's a cathedral. First, they bring out the silver medalist, Femke Kok. In any other country, a skater who just broke the Olympic record and took silver would be the entire story. Here, she's sharing the stage with a global superstar in the same skin-tight orange suit. The crowd erupts for her. Chants, flags, that raw respect for someone who delivered under insane pressure. She smiles. She looks almost shy about it, but you can see it in her eyes. She knows she was part of something historic. And then the volume somehow goes higher. A sound that doesn't just fill the room, it shakes it. Jutta Leerdam steps into the TeamNL House. On the oval, she did what the critics said she couldn't. She took back the Olympic record, ripped the gold out of her own teammates' hands, and turned one of the loudest arenas in Italy into a Dutch home game. But here, she isn't gliding on ice. She's walking into a wall of sound. Look at the crowd. Thousands of phones above heads, orange scarves choking the air, people climbing onto benches just to catch a glimpse. Some of them are here because they worship the ground she walks on. Others? They spent the whole week roasting her on Reddit, and now they're standing on chairs just to see if she actually smiles in person. For a split second, the controversy, the jets, and the headlines all disappear. She's just a champion with a medal around her neck, standing next to Femke, trying to catch her breath while an entire hall screams. The announcer tells the story everyone came for: the records, the rivalry, and the two women in orange who pushed each other to a level the sport has never seen. Gold and silver. both from the same tiny country that treats speed skating like a second religion. And tonight, the Church of Speed is officially open. Shoulder to shoulder with her coach, she finally lets the mask slip. The smile is small, the eyes are glassy, like someone who has carried the whole week on her back and can't quite believe it's over. When they step off the podium, medals clinking in the noise, it feels less like a superstar leaving the stage and more like a daughter walking away with the one person who saw every doubt, every fight, and every lonely lap that nobody filmed. Outside, the cameras are still hungry for the next headline. All week, she was the diva, the influencer, the girlfriend people love to hate. Somehow, the gold never seemed loud enough to drown out the noise. But as the car door closes, you're reminded, this is just a woman who skated the race of her life under a global microscope. Maybe it's time the outrage makes room for respect, not for the brand and not for the circus, but for the athlete who stepped onto the ice and delivered when it mattered most.